How we doing today, YouTube? D-Ski from D-Ski Grillz back with another cooking video. And today, it is time to fire up the Santa Maria style grill. Folks, I'm so excited about this cook. We're doing steak and salmon on the Santa Maria style grill today. So I'm gonna show you some of the ingredients we're gonna use for today's cook. We are getting the grill fired up right now. It takes close to 45 minutes to an hour to get that going. So I'll take you outside, let you see where we're at on that after we look at what we're doing for today. So folks, we're going with huge portobello mushrooms as a veggie. We have asparagus as well, beautiful thick asparagus that we're gonna put on that Santa Maria. We have a mixture of baby carrots. They're like purple, orange, yellow. These are gonna be phenomenal. Our stars of the show, folks, is a 2-pound Atlantic salmon. Last but not least, at least 2 1-inch thick prime ribeyes. Folks, I'm so excited about this cook. You know what we'll do. I'll take you step by step on the cutting board and show you how we're gonna season. We're gonna go outside in that Santa Maria style grill before it gets dark, folks, and we're gonna start doing some awesome wood fire cooking using post oak. And at the end, we'll be at the cutting board checking out the final product of our steak and salmon on the Sunterra 48-inch Santa Maria style grill. I wanna thank you as always for joining me, and let's get cooking. Okay, folks, we're back. So just let me show you the grill setup for today. We have a chimney full of Fogo lump charcoal. We have 2 logs of post oak. And right here, we have unlit Fogo lump charcoal. So the plan is once this ash is over, I'm gonna pour it on top of the unlit. We're gonna add our post oak logs. Then we're gonna let this thing ash over, and it'll take maybe 30, 45 minutes, okay? At that time, we're gonna go in and start the seasoning process of our salmon. We're gonna work on our steaks and let this thing do its job, okay? Awesome wood fire cooking on the Sunterra 48-inch Santa Maria style grill. Can't beat it, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Okay, folks, we're back. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna get our veggies out of the way. And what we wanna do first is get our steak seasoned up. So again, 2 beautiful prime, at least 1-inch thick. Let me see, this 3 fingers? This is a 3 finger. Look at this thing. Huge. All right. Nice, beautiful ribeye. And here's our second one. Same thickness, 3 fingers. Amazing, folks. These are going to be really, really good. All right. So we'll put these down. And what I want to do to these steaks is really easy. We're just going to come with coarse black pepper and flake sea salt. So we can do that now. Gonna grab some olive oil. Okay, so let's drizzle with some olive oil. Now you've seen me do this many times, nothing new here. We're gonna make sure we get our edges as well. We're gonna flip and do the same thing. Hit it with some olive oil. Come and do those sides again. All right, so now think about it. We want the flavor of the beef. This is why we're not going with all these different rubs and things like that. We are going strictly with salt and pepper. We're gonna let this post oak do its job, and we're gonna finish up with some awesome steaks, okay? So we'll start off first, hit it with some pepper. You know we use the olive oil as a binder, so in case you're just now joining the channel, that's what that was about. Nice amount of black pepper because these steaks are thick. Now we're coming back with our Maldon sea salt. I love this stuff, okay? Look at this. Wonderful, big, flaky sea salt. Same thing, going generous. We'll do the same thing on steak number 2. And all we're gonna do, folks, is flip and repeat. So I just wanted to show you the seasoning for the steaks. Next, I'll show you the seasoning for the salmon. See you in a second. Okay, folks, so you saw those steaks get seasoned. I wanted to bring you out really quick and show you this grill setup again. So I poured the hot coals right there in the middle. As you can see, they are burning pretty good. And all we did from there is add the 2 logs of post oak. So again, we'll let this stay the way it is. Get back together in about 30 or 45 minutes to check on this. But right now it's time to go season our salmon. I'll see you back at the cutting board. Okay, so we're back. Now it's time for our beautiful Atlantic salmon. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut it into 4 pieces maybe. So let's just try to get through there. We have 1 here. We'll do 1 about here. 2. Maybe 5 pieces. 3. 4 and 5. All right, so here's the plan for the salmon. I usually never change this recipe because it is just divine, okay? So here's all we use, folks. We do the same thing with our olive oil as a binder, so let me do that. We'll just drizzle on each piece. All right, and just rub that in. From there, we use 3 seasonings to make a magnificent, flavorful salmon. Then it's ready to go onto the grill. Seasoning 1 is the It's Incredible. All right, base coat. Right. This stuff just brings flavor to everything. It's really, really my go-to all-purpose seasoning. Number 2. Brown sugar. All right, so we're gonna drizzle brown sugar on each salmon. So now you have a saltiness, you have a sweetness. So guess what else we need to finish these combinations of flavor? If you didn't guess, or if you did guess, the next is heat, right? So we have salt, we have sweet, and now, to finish this combination, we need heat. Okay, so with that being said, crushed red pepper. All right, and we're gonna go with that. This is it. This is what I put on my salmon. All right, so what we'll do again is let this sit on the cutting board just like we have our steaks, and it'll start soaking in. You'll know because the brown sugar will start breaking down, so you know it's going deep off into that salmon. Again, we have 35-40 minutes. Our veggies will be as simple as just chopping up our asparagus, doing salt and pepper, and just letting them get that grilled smoke flavor. So nothing special there. I'll show you that as we're cooking. So all I want to do is kind of pat this in, let it sit. And like I said, we'll get together about 30 more minutes. See you in a bit. Okay, YouTube, we are back and we are at my favorite part of the video, and that's let's get cooking. We're starting off, folks, with this beautiful Atlantic salmon, and we have asparagus. So let's get started with that first. We're going flesh side up, okay? So skin down, and we're just gonna get these babies added to this hot Santa Maria grill. Man, I am excited. I love wood fire cooking on this thing. It is nothing like it. Okay, so we have our salmon in place. I mean, we have some nice sized asparagus. What I did with these, I used balsamic vinegar. I came back with sea salt, a little bit of garlic olive oil, and then black pepper. That's all, okay? So they're nice and seasoned. I let them soak in that blend for a little bit. And all I want to do is just lay this out. Let these babies start doing their thing. We want to cook them al dente, so we don't want them too soft. We just want to get a light blister, a nice char on them, and they'll be coming back off. Okay, get these added here. All right, folks, so good enough. We'll get back together in about 10-15 minutes. I'll show you how the salmon's coming along. But I'm telling you, we have these nice 2 big logs of post oak. We'll be cooking for at least another 2.5 hours. Can't wait to get the steaks out next and to show you that. And with the steaks, we'll go ahead and add the mushrooms to that cook. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, folks, I wanted to bring you in close as we're manning the grill and just show you what we got going on. So we've been cooking no more than about 5 minutes now. And all I'm doing now with my asparagus is actually moving it around, because what I want to do is make sure we cook it evenly. So we're just going to move those nice thick pieces around. Make sure we turn them. Make sure they're cooking evenly. That's the whole idea behind that. But I'm telling you, these things look absolutely amazing. Nice and thick pieces. Again, they marinated in that balsamic vinegar and garlic olive oil, salt, and pepper. So these things are going to be phenomenal. Now, as far as the salmon goes, I'm just letting it stay right there for at least about 5 more minutes. And what we'll do from there, folks, is we'll do a flip, okay? Once we flip, we're just shooting for a quick char on the flesh side, and these babies will be done. But I'm doing it on the side with the skin down right now to protect the salmon and let it cook internally. So that's the idea behind it. What I want you to notice before we get off of this segment is just the smoke that's coming through. This is post oak flavor, infusing this salmon, infusing this awesome asparagus. So we'll get back together in a bit. These things, again, will be done momentarily. I'll get these pulled off, and then the next thing we'll do is add our steaks, and then do steaks and mushroom for the next segment. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, folks, 5 more minutes later, it is time now to pull our asparagus. We have the al dente, the awesome smoke flavor. We have that sear on them that we want. Okay, so let's get these babies off. Then we will go ahead and flip our salmon at the same time, all right? A few more to grab here. Love this. So this isn't work, you know, when you're doing something you love, man. This is a good thing, right? So look at these beautiful asparagus. I just want to show them to you. Nice, awesome char, crisp, crunch. Okay, they're done. These babies are done right. All right, let's move that to the side. What we want to do now is go ahead and flip our salmon. So I'm coming now up under, and we're just going to flip with the flesh down now. All right, they cook 10 minutes, so they'll be ready. Let's get up under here and get us a sear. So look at that nice sear we have. I should have some gloves on them. It's so retarded sometimes. The way I do stuff. All right, I'm gonna go on the other side. Guess you'll get a chance to see that versatility also. Now these won't cook long on this side, and they'll be done. All right. Okay. So we have all of these babies nice and flipped. We have a good sear, as you can see, that's happening here on the bottom side. So all we want now is about 2 or 3 minutes on this side here. Let me move it over. Our grill is cooking hotter on this side here, so we'll probably get these off first, move these over, let them do a few minutes on that side. But this salmon's coming along well also. All right, folks, we'll get back together in a bit. Just want to show you where we're at. Remember, the steak's coming up next, so hang in there with me, and we're going to sear us some awesome steaks. See you in a bit. Okay, YouTube, we are back. Only 5 minutes later, we're going to go ahead and flip. I don't want to leave them on the flesh side long. All I want to do is get a nice sear on that side and let them finish on the top. Look at that beautiful color. That's what we're going after. Okay? You can see these things look amazing. I'm telling you, that mixture is all you have to do, and you're going to be making some top-notch salmon, okay? Let's go ahead and get this flipped as well. And this one here. Last but not least, our one in the middle. That is going to be awkward, but we'll get it, okay? That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm telling you, flavor explosion is what we have here. So we're just going to go about 2 more minutes. Let me bring you in close and show you these babies. Look how good that looks. Is that right? Beautiful, beautiful salmon. Okay, we'll back it up. And all I'm going to do next is bring the steaks out. But our salmon is done. Our asparagus is done. We have the fire stoking up, doing a good job down there. Nice post-oak flavor coming right through our awesome salmon. And next up will be our steaks. See you in a second. Okay, we just finished our salmon. Look at that. Okay? Again, more food art. Absolutely beautiful. Salmon. Okay, folks, we're back, and I'm talking about something to get excited about. Look at the beautiful flames. We're going to use a little of the grill spray on our grill grate here. I cleaned the grill grate off a little bit. It had some of that brown sugar and some of that awesomeness from the salmon. So just wanted to get those dusted off a tad bit. You can see we have an awesome flame sparking. We are coming on down now. Like I said, we want these grill grates hot, okay? And all we're going to do is let that sit for a minute, because I'm talking sear time, all right? That's what this is all about. We're going to get these babies seared off. We'll go ahead now, add these steaks, and I'm telling you, it's going to be an explosion, okay? Let's get going. Here we go, folks. Listen to that sizzle. Right on top of the fire. This is what it's all about. Santa Maria style cooking is absolutely amazing. We're coming back on our mushrooms. I don't want them on the direct fire. I'm going to go back in the corner and just let them start cooking. Same thing with these mushrooms, except I want to spray them directly. Come on back out in a second with a little bit of salt. It'll probably use the This Incredible is what I'll probably use on that. But look at that, folks. We're going to let that sit there and sear for at least about 3 or 4 minutes and do our first flip in a second. I'll see you guys in a bit. YouTube, we're not ready to flip yet. We are only a minute in, and I forgot about our carrots. So let's get them added also. Don't want to forget about those. We're going with that. Now, we may lose a few, but that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and get these added. Again, al dente is what I'm after here. I don't even care if they're cooked all the way through. I just want to make sure they get a little bit of this awesome post-oak flavor. That's what we're after here. We'll come back, get these seasoned up. You can see I seasoned the mushrooms. We're going to season those carrots as well. Now, isn't that beautiful? And when you start talking about all those colors like that, you're talking nothing but flavor. This is good stuff. I'll see you guys when it's time to do the first flip. Okay, folks, we're back. About 5 minutes later, you can see we have everything in place. Our carrots are seasoned. Our mushrooms are seasoned. What I want to do first is flip our mushrooms and let them continue on cooking. I'll go around on the other side. Now, these things have a nice coat of the It's Incredible on the top side, so that can get baked in when we do this flip. All right? We'll just let them sit and hang out. There is no rush for these things. We got them indirect. We'll just let them cook, get nice and tender over time, okay? So that's what we got going on there. I'll come back and dust the other side with the It's Incredible also. We'll do another flip. Now, what we have is about 20 more minutes of light. So what I really want to do is do this first flip on this awesome steak. Let you see how the V-channel grill grates are doing their job. And then just know the plan will be to come out with my thermal pin, start checking internal temps. And then, folks, we'll get this thing up to around, I think we're shooting for around 145. And then we'll bring this baby in, okay? But it's time for the first flip. So let's enjoy that together. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that beautiful seared beef. Look at that, folks. Santa Maria style cooking. That's where it's at. All right. We'll get this one flipped as well. Oh, my goodness. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Those fats are starting to break down. I'm telling you, folks, this is what it's all about. Wood fire cooking. Let me bring you in close. Is that right? That is done right. Okay, we'll get back together again while we still have some light. We might be able to do another flip, but ultimately, again, we're just going to probe for 125, 135 internally, bring it down even more. But once we hit 145 is when I'm pulling these beautiful 1-inch thick prime ribeyes. Then we'll meet at the cutting board and check out the final product of all this goodness. Sunterra, Santa Maria style grill. So happy to be cooking on this thing today. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Folks, we're back. Let's take about 15 seconds to enjoy the sizzle, enjoy the flame. Look how it's sparking. Listen to that. It's therapeutic. This open fire cooking, this wood fire cooking, I'm telling you folks, this is where it's at, all right? So I'm so glad to get this fired up. I'm telling you, it's so hot here in Texas. It's almost a grueling feat trying to do a lot of cooking during the summertime. I couldn't wait for the fall and the winter because we will be doing so many cooks on the Sunterra because this thing also keeps you warm, okay? So you got a oven type deal, right? You got your fire brick. I said I was going to use both sides, but at least I can show you this side. So this thing is lined with fire brick. I'm telling you, it is efficient. It keeps your grill at an awesome temperature. And remember, all you have to do is lower and raise your grill grate depending on what you're trying to do, okay? That's how you regulate your temperature. So I showed that in the past, but what I will do really quick while we're together is just raise the wheel up and let you see that. You can watch this grill grate start coming up, all right? So if you have too much heat, all you gotta do is back that baby off, and there you go, okay? So it's easy, easy peasy, right? This cooking is so easy to do. It is a phenomenal way of cooking your food over an open fire. All right, I'm gonna bring it back down because I want to continue to get that sear on the steak, but I just wanted to show you that. And what we will do, folks, again, once we get the sear on the other side, we truly will raise this thing up and leave it there. But I'm looking for high heat right now. I want to get a nice sear mark from these V-channel grill grates. All right, folks, I'll see you in a bit. Again, we'll meet next time at the cutting board and check out the final product of our awesome steak and salmon made on the 48-inch Sunterra Santa Maria style grill. Catch you guys at the cutting board. Okay, YouTube, we are back, and I am so excited to show you our final product of our steak and salmon made on the Sunterra 48-inch Santa Maria style grill. Folks, this was an awesome cook. We got a chance to fire up that grill, get that post oak going. What did we do, folks? We started off with beautiful salmon. We seasoned it. We did that with asparagus. Later, we came back with 1 inch thick, awesome ribeyes. Cooked those with mushrooms and carrots. Folks, there's nothing else to do now but go here and look at this final product. So let's check out what we got here. I'm telling you, these steaks have been resting for about 15 minutes. I can't wait anymore. Let me show you food art. Look at this, folks. Look how beautiful this is. Awesome, awesome steak, salmon, asparagus, mushrooms, carrots. D-Ski Grillz was grilling today. I'm gonna bring you in close, show you this, but right now, let's just get these steak out first and start there. Goodness gracious. I'm telling you, salivation is what it is. Look at that beautiful, beautiful ribeye, okay? Seared to perfection on both sides. This baby is done right. We have awesome asparagus. We're gonna lay some of that out here as well. Folks, we have beautiful portobello mushrooms. All we're gonna do is slice those up. Look at that. Seasoned with the It's Incredible. Let me get this other one cut up. I'm telling you, I'm all kind of excited. You can see that, right? We are slicing those babies up. They are gonna be magnificent as well. Let's get those laid out. And then we also have our tri-colored carrots. Okay, let's just get a few of those out there. Just show you those things. Look at those things, okay? Delicious. Awesome crust. All we wanted was smoked flavor added. So that's what we did for those. Now it's time to pull out one of these beautiful pieces of salmon. Okay, and you saw that on the grill, right? Now you know when salmon's done right, okay? It's when that skin on the back just peels off. Look at that. When that peels off like that, and all you have is awesome flesh, you know you cooked it right, all right? Now the star of the show is this beautiful 1 inch thick ribeye, done to perfection, okay? Let's do another slice. It's time to start tasting this stuff, man. Goodness gracious, I can't take it no more. Okay, we're gonna start off with the steak. Let's go with the big boy. Look at that. Primal char from the open fire cooking. That's what this is all about. This is done right. We have us a medium right here, and I'm telling you, it's absolutely magnificent. You don't need much on there. The saltiness of the beef with the wood flavor, it's everything. We're coming back with a mushroom, okay? I had to turn for that one. Now we're coming back with the asparagus. You want it al dente, so let's check it out. You hear that crunch? Listen. Asparagus done right. We're going with one of our carrots, seasoned, smoked flavor. Last but not least is our awesome salmon. Cooked to perfection. Awesome, awesome flesh. You can tell it's done right. Here we go. Listen, you all have to try this recipe. My salmon is something special. Everything is absolutely magnificent with this steak and salmon cook. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let others know what D-Ski Grillz is up to. And as always, at D-Ski Grillz, grilling is not a pastime, it's a passion. I'm gonna finish it off with one more taste of this awesome steak. I'm telling you. Give this recipe a shot. You won't be sorry. Open fire cooking is some of the best type cooking you can do. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for hanging in there with me for this awesome steak and salmon cook on the Sunterra 48-inch Salmon style grill. I'll see you guys on the next one.